Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the day of the video diary. And how are you doing today? Today is hopefully going to be a much less, it's going to be a much shorter video. It's going to be a lot less serious. We're just going to have fun with ourselves today. And announcement to make. In the description down below there is a link to a live stream. It's going to be airing on the main channel this Sunday at roughly 8 o'clock. I'm going to be scheduling it tonight. The 8 o'clock might change, in which case if it does, the description will tell you, or I will tell you later on in the day. But I'm assuming live stream 8 o'clock, the main channel. Be there or be square. There is a link to it now, in the description down below now. I believe you can go and leave comments if you really want to. But yeah, just clear that date in your diary basically. I will be advertising it obviously closer to the time. I'll tweet about it, put it on Facebook, etc. But that's just the first official scheduling of my own first official live stream. It's just going to be me, and it's basically just going to be a chat. We'll just be able to talk, and you'll be able to ask me questions. You can ask me like programming questions, you can ask me anything like that. But otherwise, if I don't get many questions, the main topic will be potentially like what I was talking about yesterday. Potentially. Otherwise I might go off on a tangent, who knows. I talk a lot in my day-to-day life, so I'm going to assume I can just ramble on about virtually anything for an hour or so. It'll be about an hour long, between 8 and 9 o'clock. However, if we overrun, then we overrun, I don't mind. If you guys have things to ask or whatever, I'll happily push up to about an hour and a half. If you can't make it, then the video will be posted onto the main channel itself, so that you will be able to watch it later, just not live. So you'll be missing out on all of the fun. But yeah, that's the plan for the live stream. Like I say, I'm going to try and do this every other week. I think that's the plan. And it's fan belt. I'm planning on doing this every other week, and then the week that I'm not doing this, I will be releasing a main channel video itself. And the idea is basically just so that I can, so I've got something to do on a Sunday, and so that I can just get a better opportunity to talk to you, so that you have a better opportunity to talk to me. We can build a stronger community around it, make friends, both like us guys, me and you, and me and you and me and you, and you guys amongst yourselves maybe. That's the plan, basically. And I think a live stream is a pretty good way of doing that. I've wanted to do one for a while, found an excuse to do one, no longer doing the thing that gave me the excuse to do it, and now I'm just going to do it anyway. So yeah, hope that sounds interesting. Otherwise, so far this morning I got up on time, had a shower, dressed, Another thing that's exciting is happening tonight, pretty exciting, that I can't tell you about either. I've got like a legitimate like fucking what's my doohick? What's it called? Can't talk about it agreement contract thing. Lol. But it's really exciting. It's really interesting. Involves playing a game. That's all I can say. I think I'll probably get in trouble for that. But yeah, just like an awesome friend and contact of mine. Basically a bit of showing off on his part. And just being like, hey, play this game. I'm like, okay. Sounds good to me. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Otherwise, I'm going to be on the bus now, and I'm going to be sitting and planning, or trying to plan, a main channel video that involves Sid in some way. That's my goal. And also I need to plan the aquarium video as well, because I need to edit that tonight too, so both. Although I may not be able to edit the aquarium video until I've filmed some things that go along with it. So yeah, it needs like an overall arc. I can't just take the footage and put it online. I need some kind of game plan. So I need to plan that, and then potentially film or record the audio for that, just so I can jump from like vlogging to the actual video and stuff. But yeah, they're the two things I'm planning this morning, and then I'm going to get home, and then I'm going to be working very, very hard on playing this game, and then filming or editing main channel video and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a fun day. And is that my bus? No, it's the 75. My bus will be the one after it, he says, touching all the wood in the vicinity. I love me some wood. I'm actually going to take a bit of a gamble here and walk down to the other bus stop, because it's actually going to be like 6 minutes. So We'll walk down here and that should kill the majority of that time, unless it just goes past me, in which case I took the gamble and lost. Otherwise at work today we're going to be doing some planning. We're going to be doing the technical planning because I believe the tests have been planned. So because we're doing test-driven development, the tests are written first and then we write the code that passes those tests, as opposed to we write the code and then develop tests for the code. There's kind of a nuance to it. It's a bit of a technique, it's a bit of a skill you've got to learn. It's a bit confusing, but it's alright. It makes sense, like, as a big what am I talking about? It makes sense to do that, like, when I say it to you on like a really high level, but as soon as you get into the nitty-gritty of like how the tests even work when the code doesn't even work, is mental. That's the complicated bit there. But yeah, we're going to have some technical planning, development planning between me, Ben, the testers, and a product owner, and potentially our Scrum Master, Patrick. Until then, the morning is going to be spent researching how to do proper REST services, although I believe I already am quite confident in it. It's quite a simple thing, a REST service. It's basically a WCF, and it's just like a structure kind of thing. The only weird thing is the how it manages the directory and how you access it in the first place. Although if I'm not here tomorrow because I'm off, because Sid's coming and I might be filming a video and stuff, like, because I'm not there, I probably miss out all of that technical stuff anyway, because it's very fast paced. Otherwise though, that's what we're going to be doing. In the afternoon, I assume we're going to be fractioning off the tasks and then picking one up, and then I'm just going to be picking up tasks and doing them basically. It's pretty exciting. I'm walking down to this one because they've got a bigger board of buses so you can see what's coming, and I've got time to, so why not? It's either that or sit up there and get angry at the fact the bus hasn't arrived yet, so why not? I just hit my head on the roof of the bus as I was going now. Don't know how. Ooh. Wait, oh god damn it. Wait for it. Wait, look. Look at that cyclist at the front. It's like a freaking disco. Ooh, heading home now. I just really wanted to show you that guy. He went past and like literally blinded me, and then I tried to, like, I fumbled with the camera, tried to get him, then he stopped at the lights, and then I was like, god damn it, I need to get a camera, I need to show you this now. That guy had some proper lights on. There ain't no fucking chance of a car not seeing that. Either that car there is looking for something, or was very interested in me vlogging. Walking real slow. I think she's looking for something. She was driving really slow next to me. That was weird. Right, what went on at work today, eh? Not a lot, to be honest with you. We didn't even really get much planning done. We did a bit more learning, and we basically spent the day raising tickets so that we could get stuff sorted and built and get everything into the positions that we needed to do it, so that we could do some planning. Once we got everything done for the planning stuff, it kicked off with something that we did earlier that wasn't quite implementing properly. Like, it's not throwing any errors. Apparently it had been installed and it was fine, but it was just invisible. Like, the ops were definitely sure that they'd built it, but there's no evidence that it would, like, we put a little message in that said using this new service, and that wasn't there. It was crazy. We had no idea what was going on with that. So anyway, that's that. Lol. So yeah, we didn't really get much done, apart from a bit of learning and stuff. I have figured out how to fix our board, hopefully once and for all. Hopefully means that we don't have any bloody memory errors, loop things anymore, because that would be an absolute nightmare. Basically, we've had a memory leak on our board for a long time, because we have 3 different timers that all run within each other. And we thought that if you refreshed one timer, like the big timer, that would force the other timers to, like, finish and just kill themselves basically. But they continually run. Even if you refresh the page, they are still running in the computer's memory, and that's enough to slowly burn up the RAM and crash the computer like a mother trucker. But I realised, like, I had the idea like 40 minutes before I was gonna leave. Started doing it and I'm like, god damn it, gonna have to just can this and park it till Monday. So we're waiting now. No luck. Otherwise, I'm heading home. I'm a bit hungry, but there's this I get to play this game, so I'm pretty excited to play this game. I'd love to tell you about it, but I literally can't. Like, I'm not even sure I can tell you about the fact that it's a game, but I've done that. I've signed contracts, which mean I can't talk about it. It's pretty exciting though. It's pretty fucking cool as well. We'll see how good it is. Like, when it, well, when I'm allowed to talk about it, I'll talk about it. I'll tell you, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be fun. We've got to do some playtests. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:30, and I'm not ending the video, but I've just finished having my dinner and stuff, and I've caught up on all of my messages and stuff. I realised that I'd actually dropped like a bit of a bomb of a YouTube video, a bit of a bomb of a vlog yesterday, and a bit of a bomb of a blog, and I just kind of scarpered off and just played video games for 3 hours. Just ran off into the sunset, like, lol, talk amongst yourselves, and then let everyone like leave their comments and stuff. I'd like to address a couple of the points that some of you have made. Although I'm not going to go on about it too much. A lot of you have said, like, why don't you just reduce the amount of videos that you do? And I think that's a downward spiral. And I think that is probably what I will do when I do come to a stop. I won't just go, right, that's it, goodbye. I will do a slow withdrawal up until the point where I may as well just be putting the videos on the main channel. The issue with doing a vlog every now and again, or once every 2 days or whatever, is you will never decide when a day will be good enough to vlog, when you will do something interesting enough to put in a daily vlog. It's literally to put in a vlog. It's literally a case of you do it all, or you almost like fall behind and then end just losing it and just end up doing main channel videos all the time. I don't think I will be able to control that if I ever drop down below 1 a day, because it'll always be a case of, today nothing much really happened, today nothing much really happened, and then I'll miss the things that, like, because usually the things that happen that are interesting, like, come out of nowhere, so I'd miss all of those because I wasn't vlogging, and 2, I would, I just constantly, because I'd then fall out of sync with it, I wouldn't be used to it all the time, and then I'll be even less likely to go out and vlog and do while I'm doing stuff, and you just like lose comfort with it, lose the habit, and then you just don't do it every day. I would imagine. Obviously I haven't tried it, but that's why I'm not dropping the frequency of the videos on this channel in any way, shape or form. But like I say, if we ever bring this to a controlled halt, it will most likely be when like, it'll most likely happen, like, I will do, say, like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or something like that. Something along them lines. And then attempt to, like, schedule all of the boring stuff onto the other days. But that'll start to slowly decline and stuff like that. But we'll see. That's not an option yet. I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to carry on like normal. I'm putting a lot more energy into it. I think thinking about what I thought about yesterday, thinking about quitting, was enough to energise me into realising that I shouldn't, and I think that's a silly idea, and I should continue to push this as much as I possibly can do. So I hope that that's, like, that will show, I guess, over the next week or so. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to address. That's like what a couple of people have said, and they keep saying, like, I should know this, I should have known this would happen. Like, a lot of people are like comparing my videos to Jake Wright's videos, and although we are both computer scientists, we both do a degree at a university, our videos are very, very, very different, and that's the other point about reducing the amount of videos you do. Jake puts effort into his daily vlogs, like actual effort. I don't make effort. I couldn't make videos like he makes his videos. I don't think I could do that. Not on a regular basis. Well, he doesn't do it on a regular basis, I guess, but I don't think I could do that kind of video well, frequently. I could potentially do like 1 or 2 every now and again, but I couldn't do it frequently in any way, shape or form. And I think, like, I don't know whether he's talked about this or whatever, but I imagine that, like, the longer that goes between making a video, the more pressure there is to come back with a good one. Half the times when I was doing main channels frequently, if you don't do a main channel for a video for a while, you start to try and make them, they're not very good because you haven't done it for a while, and then it's just not as good as it normally would be, and then you're like, well, people are expecting a good video because I'm doing less videos, so it's not a good video. That's what is the problem there. I kind of knew quite a lot of people would compare me to Jake Wright in a way, because of how similar we are, but we're very, very different. Very, very different styles. And I guess that is kind of like, that kind of shows, like, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? If I put that kind of effort into my videos, I could do what Jake does, to a certain extent. I could be at the level that he is with like 5,000 views per video, as opposed to like my top 10 just being over that. That's the difference, I think. It's like, Jake does a good job. He does a very good job of making really good videos. That's not the point here. I'll try that on the main channel. I will happily try that on the main channel. But I will also not duplicate content across both channels. I don't see the point in doing a catch-up video at the end of a week on the main channel if I'm just going to daily vlog it every day anyway. Yeah, that was just the two things I wanted to abbreviate. Basically, I don't want to reduce the videos because I know that as I reduce them, I will just get slower and slower and slower, and then probably never pick up the camera ever again. And it will become more normal as well, not vlogging, if you were to slowly reduce them. It will become like, oh, I didn't vlog yesterday, so what's the point of not vlogging today, etc. And two, the longer you wait, the more pressure there is to have a good video. I can get away with some really shit videos. Because I do 7 a week, I can kind of get away with having 5 shit videos, because they're daily. Like, you just go, oh, he's just had a boring day. Maybe next time. If I push that for too long, I'd end up losing people. And almost myself, since that's almost what happened. But if I were to do like one catch-up video and I just talked about how I'd been to work and come back from work every single day, that would be the single most boring video in your entire existence. Like, YouTube would crash because that was so shit. So yeah, that's why I'm not doing that as well. Otherwise, being playtesting, it's pretty good. It's not normally my style. It's not normally my like kind of thing. It was very confusing to start with, but it was very, very good. I can't tell you anymore. Can't even tell you that, but I have, because I'm a bad mother. And obviously there's no way you can possibly find out what it is. So yeah, that's all right. Otherwise, I had my dinner, late dinner, curry. It was very nice as well. Everything's very nice. Also, Laura's not very well at the moment, so I'm trying to keep her company and stuff. She went to the doctors and stuff today. If you could all leave. I don't think you can tweet her. I think she's got a protected Twitter account. But if you could all leave like get well soon comments, that would be really cool. She's got a kidney infection. Bless her. Bless little cotton socks. So yeah, I'm trying to keep her company as much as possible there. She's got a lot of people looking after her. But yeah, if you could say that, then that'd be brilliant. Let's show her that she's loved. Otherwise, I am just about to schedule, when my mouse wakes up, there we go, just about to schedule my live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it took me a while actually. It has probably taken me about 20-30 minutes of just sitting here looking at this screen here. It's kind of difficult to find out how the hell, like, to even schedule one, because you don't even do it on YouTube. You do it on Google Plus, and then it goes through YouTube. It's mental, because it's just going to be a Google Plus Hangout, because I don't know how to do anything else. Maybe next time, maybe the time after that, I will do a normal one. But anyway, I guess if I do a Hangout, then it's easier to like invite people in to guest in it or stuff, which is always a possibility. But I've decided what it's going to be called. It's going to be called Tea and a Hangout with Jamie Ped, #1, because it's going to be the number 1, the first one we do. So yeah, and it's going to be at 8 o'clock on Sunday. There is a link down in the description down below. I believe you can go to it and put comments and like it and stuff in advance if you like that kind of person, because I believe it sits on the channel like as an invisible video, I guess, until it happens, and then when it's done, it will just go bam. There you go. There's a like scheduled video and stuff. But yeah, that's that then, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to schedule it. I think it took me a while to come up with Tea and a Hangout. I'm obviously playing on the word Hangout. If I ever change the platform I'm using, then it'll all go wrong, won't it? I'd have to change the name. Oh no, wait, John Canner has hit the nail on the head. JP&T #1, and that gives me space to give it like a main title as well. That could be like the day whatever on the daily vlog. Yeah, I'm happy with. Haha, lol. It was funny because I was doing it in entirely the wrong place. I was just legitimately setting up a Google Plus Hangout. Oh well. I'm now currently trying to make a trying to make a screenshot for it, a thumbnail. I've just taken like 67 photos with my main channel camera, and you think I'm joking, I'm not. So this is in my attempts to get a good template for a thumbnail, basically. GG boys. 112 photos including raws. I made myself a cup of tea as well. So it's called Tea with JP. We will see what I'll get out of this thumbnail. But yes, the link is in the description down below, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you clear some time in your calendar. Think of it as the least I can do. I was hiccuping there. The least I can do in order to make up for the stress I put you through recently. Come along for a chat. What's going on tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen? Tomorrow I'm not at work, so I'm going to have a little bit of a line, but not much of a line because I've got to be up just in preparation for Mr. Sid, because Mr. Sid's coming. Oh yeah. And I am really, really, really excited for that. So, yeah. We'll have to take him for walks and stuff, won't we? And play with him. It's going to be great. I will catch you later.